Yes, good evening. Children, good evening. Yes, I just asked yellow region students to join at 4:45, but no one has joined. Sai Akshit, you are not in yellow region, but still joined. Good. Taruni, turn on your camera. Taruni, hello. All right, all right. Yes, good evening, Harini.
Good evening. 1 minute.
So we're done with the question paper discussion.
Sir, can you repeat, sir? Your voice is very low.
We have done with the question paper discussion. Now I would like to know why Taruni you did not. Taruni, was you present in the last class? Yes. Everyone, Taruni, turn in your camera. Yes, tell me. Uh, Actually, why people are not joining? Yes, Harini, what was your mark in last exam?
So I didn't remember, sir. I was in sixth place. Sixth place, sir. I think sixth or fifth. Got 60% also. That is compulsory. But I didn't remember the percentage.
Percentage is 68.74.
Yes, sir.
60%, 60% is compulsory, yeah. Yes, everyone turn on your cameras. Yes. How is your exams going on, Harini?
Fine, sir. Okay. Today was the first exam, sir.
Okay.
Well, sir. Okay.
You guys turn on your camera. I can't see anyone here.
Monday is the maths exam, sir.
So coming Monday is a maths exam.
Yes, sir. We have triangles, coordinate geometry, and linear equation in two variables.
Very good, very good. So try to perform well in the exam. Ask the
Yes.
doubts. Try to
Yes.
clarify. Try to get clarify your doubts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So I could not actually concentrate on that polynomials and all, sir. I was okay with triangles, sir. In the
okay.
exam.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are okay with the triangle. So you want to learn only triangles. Why? Because it's gonna come for your exam. That is the reason you are preparing for only triangles.
Yes, sir. Triangles and linear equation in two variables, coordinate geometry, sir. Actually, all 40 are MCQs, no, sir. So which may come, will it be twisted or normal? We don't know, sir, actually. So to be thorough with the concepts, I'm practicing, I'm concentrating on those 3 chapters, sir.
Not an issue. Prepare well. You keep asking the doubts. See, whoever having the exams, whoever just going with your exams. Taruni, Ananya, Aditya, turn on your cameras.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay. Good evening, all. Aditya, turn on your camera. And look at this. So, Ananya, you have done with your exams. Have you done with your exams?
Yes, sir, done.
Very good. How was your math test? You did not inform.
Sir?
How was your math test? You did not inform me. How was your exam?
Sir, I wrote well, sir. Still the marks did not come yet, so I'm waiting for the results.
Okay. So as soon as you get your results, please put a message to me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Everyone. Aditya, how was your exam? How is your exams going on? When is your exam?
Sir, it's going on. Sir.
Okay. So how many exams you have done with?
Sir, I'm done with 2 exams.
So when's your math exam?
No, sir, I'm done with Hindi and English.
Achha, Hindi and English. That's what I'm asking. When is your math exam?
Sir, tomorrow, I guess.
You guess tomorrow?
Sir, because there is a 1 day gap now, sir.
Okay. Then you are saying you guess, but you are not sure about the date of the exam.
No, sir, actually, tomorrow is revision, actually. So, day after tomorrow is the real exam.
Not an issue. Not an issue. Perform well. Do you have any doubts? You can clarify. What the chapters you have, Aditya?
Sir, the whole essay 1 portion.
The whole term one portion.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Prepare well. Do you have any doubts from the term one? So that
No, sir, I don't.
Good, good, good. Nice. Harini, Taruni,
Yes,
good
sir.
evening. How are you?
Fine, sir.
When is your exam, math exam?
Sir, my maths exam finished, but then marks are not declared yet.
Marks are not declared yet. When was your exam? You did not inform me. Huh? You did not inform me, sir. I'm going with exams. So then how come see I was asking the right? I was asking for you to tell the dates. Okay, when was your math exam?
Sir, it was on 25th, sir.
25th. Acha, you recently finished. All right, not an issue. See, the thing is, the reason behind conducting an extra session is to get clarified, to know what exactly the reasons you are going with. So I would like to know what are the problems you are getting with Taruni. Why? Because like I don't see somewhat improvement in your marks. So like like you keep getting like same range of marks. So I don't see that much improvement in that. Yes, you got like improvement, but like 1 or 2% improvement, not more than that. So I would like to see like you are getting more marks in that. So it is not the way to demotivate you. The thing is like to motivate. All right. So here I'm just telling you to motivate you. If you have any doubts, you just try to that day you drop a message to me in WhatsApp, right? Similarly, you like if I'm not wrong, you asked, sir, what is the answer of this one? Like you asked some mixed, you have just given us some mixed fraction, and you asked for the answer of that, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. Similarly, you do one thing, you just try to ask your doubts if you are not sure about something. Need not to, feel shy about that. So don't worry, we are here to help you throughout your syllabus, throughout your, lectures. All right. So please try to be clear with that and ask the doubts. All right. Just a minute, 1 second. So I was talking about doubt clarification, right? So I'm going to conduct extra classes on Sundays as well. Sundays is like, Sundays in the sense like, those who are getting really very, very marks. Personal classes, like, one-to-one class or one to two member, like, 2 to 3 members will be there. In that, like, I would like to request Taruni to join every class. Okay, prati Sunday, prati class join avalmanu. Okay, na? So whatever the doubts you have, even it is like, need not to, bother about that. Like, yeah, I'm sure you are clear with all basics. Nick, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, you know that. The problem is like your lack of practice, lack of confidence. So I would like to build in that. I would like to build the confidence in your side. All right, from your side, you are making sure that you are getting good marks in your exam. All right, so definitely I'll take it as a responsibility, and I would make sure that you are getting a good marks, in every exam. All right. Why? Because I would like to see an improvement in each and every student. That's what we are here, isn't it? So we are looking forward to see an improvement in each and everyone's student performance. So that's what I would like to make. Yes, a few of you are like, Ananya performing like, very well. Actually, Aditya performing very well. Tosnika is performing very well. So Harini also performing very well, and like everyone performing very well. But I would see that you are improving. Keep improving. If you are
Your
100,
voice is kind of low.
now my voice is clear, children.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes it might fluctuate. Not an issue. What I'm trying to say here is, yes, your graph should be always, look at this here. As I told that, your graph should be always, if you are 100%, your graph should be always linear. This is a linear graph. Linear graph should be what? Linear graph will be what? It will be a straight line. Alright, your graph should be always high. Always should be straight. If you are 90%, your graph should not be like this. ఇట్లా ఉండదు గ్రాఫ్. 90% అంటే ఇట్లా ఉండాలి, ఇట్లా ఉండాలి, ఇట్లా ఉంటే పర్లేదు. 98, 99 సమ్వేర్ ఇట్లా. ఓకేనా? ఇట్లా ఉంటే దాన్ని మళ్ళీ కిందికి రావద్దు, 80s లో రావద్దు, 90s ఉంటే 90s లోనే ఉండాలి. All right, so that's how you must prepare. So I'm not giving that much, there are not difficult questions as well, very easy questions. We are, easy questions in the sense, why I'm trying to say easy is like, we have solved so many questions, we are solving multiple questions, we are working upon different concepts. So then you should not make a mistake again. So with that, that is the reason I'm just going to conduct classes on Sundays as well. So Sunday, I would, tell you not, I would like to tell the time, not in the evening actually, probably in the morning. Morning you will be free, right? Everyone, yes. So morning I'll take, somewhere 9 to 10 or 9 to 9:30, 9 to 9:40, just for like, just to be in touch to the concept. ఒకవేళ మనం ట్రాక్ మిస్ అవుతే ఏమవుతుంది ఒకసారి ట్రాక్ మిస్ అవుతే we will be losing the grip on the concept. So we should not lose that kind of grip on the subject. So that is the reason. All right, yes. So keep practicing the questions, keep asking the doubts. So asking the doubts is major things you must make in the class. All right, so don't feel shy, my friends are asking the doubt, I should not ask the doubts. Don't, you need not to think that, if I'm solving one student's doubt now, so tomorrow I'll be solving yours. So it is not like that. It is not like that, what do you call that, the doubts whichever I'm solving. For suppose I'm solving the doubts of X student, and Y students also asked at a time. So now whatever the doubts has been asked by the X student, that will be helpful to Y student as well. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? ఒకరి డౌట్ ఇంకోరికి యూస్ఫుల్ అయినా కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ స్టూడెంట్ డౌట్ అడిగాడంటే వీడి డౌట్ వాడికి వేరే వాడికి యూస్ అవ్వదని కాదు కదా. So if someone is asking a doubt, it doesn't mean that X students doubts will be not helpful to the Y student. Everyone's doubts will be helpful to each and everyone. In fact, we are solving the questions, we are learning the concept, isn't it? That concept will be helpful to each and every student presented over here. All right, so everyone, that you make sure that if you are not, if you are not solving your doubt on that particular class, we'll be definitely solving in that class, next class. All right, so make sure that you are keep asking the doubts. Yes, now you may ask your doubts if you have any doubts. And Tosnika, have you done with your exam from school side?
Yes, sir.
How was your test?
Yes, sir. It went well.
It went well. Okay, so once results, once you get your results, please update me that what is your marks from your school side. All right. All right.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes. What about Kazi, Ayaba?
Yes, sir. My exams are in mid of October.
So mid of October. So you have to prepare. You have to start preparing for your exams, and you keep asking the doubts, keep solving everyday questions. All right, Kazi, you
Yes,
understand?
sir.
So I should see
Yes.
that, look at this. I'm giving an individual target to everyone now. So Aditya, what was your score in the last exam, last test?
Sir,
Percentage. What was your percentage in the last exam?
sir, 95.
95. Very good. So next exam, I should see you that you are getting 100%. All right. Clear? Yes or no? Next
sir.
exam, you must get 100%. Yes. Kazi, what was your percentage in the last exam?
Sir, 52, I think.
52. You are above 50, right? So next time I
Yes.
should see you above 75%. Okay. Let us move little, one by one. So I'm not asking you to write, I'm not asking you to get at a time 100%. So let us move step by step. You get first 75, then we'll go for 100. All right. So next exam, what is your target? 75%.
Sir,
Clear?
it was 54.
54. That's what? Not an issue. So your target is 75 to 80. Okay.
Okay, sir.
7 to 80% you must get in the upcoming weekend test. What about Tosnika?
Sir,
What was your percentage? How much you got?
so the previous test,
Yes.
my percentage is 75%.
Okay. Next, in next exam you must get above 90. All right.
Yeah, sir, actually only this exam I've got 75%. The previous exams I've got 80, 95, and then it's 100%.
That's great. That's what I told you. Your graph should be linear. Should not come down. All right. Should not come down. When always you should be high only. That's how you
Okay.
must prepare. Make sure that if you are on 100%, then you are capable of doing that. So make sure that
Excuse
you
me,
are.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, I thought you were asking that in previous to previous. Like with the Sunday which I've taken now, my score is 62.
Okay, 62, right? Last
Yes.
Saturday, last Sunday.
Yes,
So
sir.
this
This
time,
Saturday which the
yes,
test was. Sir.
last Saturday it was 62.
Yes.
So next time you must get above 85%. Okay, above 85% or around 90%. All right, you
Okay,
understand?
sir. I'll try to.
Yes, you have to get. You have to make sure that you are moving in that path. Okay. Yes, Toshnika, I was talking about you, right? So you are 100%, 70%, 95%, something like that. So your
Yeah, sir.
graph should be always high, 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 high. Should not at any cost you should not come down. You have to make sure that. All right. Yes.
Okay,
And
sir.
Ananya, what about yours?
Sir, I got around 80 or 85%, sir.
So I think you got declined this time.
Yes, sir.
So you should get 100% in the next. That's what our target. You should get 100%. Tosnika, you as well.
Yes, sir.
Aditya, you as well.
Okay, sir.
Harini, what about you?
Sir, last Saturday my percentage was 50, sir. This Saturday 68, sir.
So 68. So next I should see you above 90. That's it. You have
Yes,
to work
sir.
hard for that. So don't spend much time on a single question and lose your marks. You do one thing. For suppose if you are solving a question, if you are not able to get, skip it. Go for the next question. Look at it. For suppose you have 20 questions, beta. All right, you are solving. You have solved first question, second question, third question. You are not getting. All right, you spend the time, try to solve that. Don't waste much time on a question which you don't know. All right, skip that question, go for the next one. Fifth one, if you're not getting sixth, skip that and go for the next one. All right, all right.
Yes, sir.
Seventh one,
Sir,
keep solving like that. 1 second. Once you're done with attempting all questions, if you have left with the time, then you come to this question and try. That's what you are. That's how your strategy should be. It's not like that. It's not like that you should waste your time until you get that answer. So then other questions will be get affected, right? Your total score will be getting affected at the end of the stage. So it shouldn't happen actually. Clear? Yes, you just continue. Harini, tell me.
Sir, I have a few doubts from the one book, sir. Can I ask after all, come on, should I ask now, sir?
Definitely, you can ask now, and everyone.
So is today a doubt clarifying session?
Yes, like why? Because many of you are going with your examinations,
Okay,
and
sir.
so why? Because we have to make sure that we are going with that as well. Why? Because I thought of starting term 2. Actually, we are started, right?
Sir, you can clarify my doubt tomorrow also, sir. No issue.
Yeah, not an issue. But you should not be for the long time actually. Why? Because this extra session is for clarifying your doubts only. You tell me, what's your
Yes,
what's your doubt? What's your doubt?
yes, sir.
Did you post in WhatsApp?
No, sir.
You post in WhatsApp. I kind request to each and every student that please post your doubt. If you have any doubts, you just try to post it in WhatsApp and make drop a message to me in WhatsApp. Sir, I have posted a doubt in WhatsApp, so we'll discuss in the class. Okay, no problem. Why? Because if you send me now, I have to go for that. Downloading that again, pasting on the OneNote. It takes time. So if you have already posted, straight away I'll go for the straight away I'll go for the what do you call you know uh, discussions over here. So I'll click on that. If you have, I'll just copy and paste it out, then solve. That's it. That will be very easy for us. Yes or no?
Sir, as of now, actually, I don't have any device to post, sir. I'll be posting tonight and please explain me in the next class. So,
Okay, sure. Regarding what? Regarding which chapter? Regarding what the topics you are asking for?
regarding MCQ, sir, the topic regarding triangles chapter, sir. Actually, my sir, school said maths sir gave this book, sir. Something comprehensive mathematics term one. So we have all the assertion reasoning, case study questions, and all in this, sir. So
Great.
I was going on practicing this, sir. So from the triangles chapter, I have few doubts.
Fine, not an issue.
Yes, sir. This is actually a very nice book, sir. We have all the updated syllabus and updated pattern of the CBSE, sir. Board.
Wow. So great. Great to hear that. Very good. You can share, you can, take a picture of all interesting questions and put it in, WhatsApp so that others also can try that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes,
Because,
sir.
yes, others can try that. Why? Because if you are posting like that, if you have good questions, then you post. There is nothing wrong in posting in WhatsApp. Why? Because others also get benefit, right? This also. Yes. What about others? What about others? Tell me.
Sir.
Sorry. Yes. Kazi. Tayaba, tell me.
So nothing.
Okay. Chalo, then
Sir, if you're starting a new chapter, can you start quadrilaterals?
definitely. Why?
Because in my first term, this chapter is there.
Yes, sir. For us also. We have in term 2, sir.
It is having. I'm having in term 1, sir.
Okay.
Sir, but quadrilaters are there in term 2, sir, actually.
That's what.
In my school,
Oh,
it is in term 1.
Sir, we got polynomials also, sir. First chapter, first term test only. Statistics and went to second term for our school.
Okay. We have done with the both chapters, right?
Yeah, sir.
So
Sir,
polynomial.
no, sir, quadrilaterals are term 2. So you will start with quadrilaterals.
Exactly. We will go for that.
Okay, sir.
Quadrilaterals, circles, constructions.
Surface area, volume,
Yes, sir.
probability.
quadrilaterals and circle both are in first term in my school.
Oh, is it so?
Yeah.
So why
Sir,
they are
she's state batch, no, sir. State. Not
Sir.
CBSE board, no, sir. That's state board. No.
Are you a state board student?
Yes,
Sayappa?
Maharashtra State Board.
Maharashtra State Board. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Maharashtra State Board syllabus will be pretty easy actually. I have taken classes for few students as well. Okay. Chalo. Then let's go with the quadrilaterals. And guys, look at this here. Make sure that first, suppose if you're starting with a new chapter. Okay. So we are look at this here. Where is that? Quadrilaterals. Look at this. In quadrilaterals, if we started with a new chapter today, each and every class you must be here. Even you are missing a single class, if you are missing a single class, the entire thing will be, entire chapter will be in a trouble. Then you won't be understanding anything. After that, if you miss a single class, you won't be understanding the next class. So you try to be attentive. You try to be, present in all the classes. Clear? So quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is nothing but what? True. The diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. So these are proof and motive. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and conversely. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal and conversely. And in a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if a pair of its opposite sides is parallel and equal. Next, in parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other and conversely. In a triangle, the line segment joining the midpoint and the two sides is parallel to the third side and in half of it. Okay, very good theorems we have to learn all this stuff. So we will start with, I think yesterday Jivika texted me. Jivika only, right? Jivika,
Yes, sir.
yes. Tell me, everyone turn on your cameras first. Everyone turn on your cameras.
So can you give a minute to turn on the camera?
Okay. Tell me, everyone, Akshay, Nitya, Toshnika, Jivika, should turn on your cameras. Yes. Tell me, Jivika, yesterday you was asking doubt, right?
Yes, sir. I also send you my doubt.
Did you post in a Vice app? Can you please post in a Vice app?
Okay, sir.
So everyone, you have to like post your doubts in Vice app. All right. Everyone should post your doubts in Vice app. So that it would be easy to take on the OneNote and explain it. All right. Okay. So, and please be on time as well. Chalo. Look at this. Make it fast, Jivika, so that we'll clear your doubt and start with a new chapter.
Yes, sir. 2 minutes. It's just taking a little time.
Okay, okay.
Sir?
Yes.
Until she shared the doubt, can I show this book to everyone, sir? So they will be also purchasing and practicing.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, friends, this is a book in which all the updated syllabus is given, and this is objective type question bank, and you can purchase this in Amazon. It's very useful, and we have all accession reasoning question, case study questions, and true or false MCQ questions for each chapter in term 1. So you can purchase this book.
Please show me the book again. I'll take a screenshot.
Yeah, sure.
Or else, instead of showing like that, Harini, you just better you share a link, Amazon link here, and so that they can click on that, and that would be better, right? So if you show
No,
like that,
Harini, Harini, you can just share the name of that
author
particular
name, yes, name
and
of
the
that-
author.
exactly.
I'll share the pic in the WhatsApp, sir, by night.
Good,
And I'm
good.
also
Yes, that would be better. You take a picture, proper picture, post it out there, and if you are taking a picture, everything should be proper, like author name and everything should be clear. Okay, you should not post half of the book. Okay. All right.
yes.
Chalo. Jivika, done.
Yes, sir. I just did it.
Let's still. Receive.
2
Sir, you're
minutes,
not
sir.
gonna-
Your voice is not audible.
Sir, you're not audible.
Yes, she can hear my voice. Jivika, you can hear my voice, right?
Yeah, I can hear your voice, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir,
then-
now we can also hear.
Okay. Harini has posted the message, that book name and everything. You can search with that name actually. So try to purchase it out. Try to solve. Author Dr. V.K. Soni. Yes.
Yes, sir. I'll post a pic of the book by night, sir.
Okay. Very good. That could be very good actually. All right. Yes. Now, basically, like before getting into that, Jivika will do one thing. Jivika, are you here?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
We'll do one thing. So we'll clear your doubt at the last, at the end of the class. All right. At the end
Okay,
of the
sir.
class. So
Yeah,
by that,
perfect.
yeah, perfect. So need not to wait for much time. So Aditya, Ayushman, you have sent something, Aditya. What is that?
No, sir, I was just checking if this was the right book.
All right. Okay. Just a minute.
So could you please announce?
Yes, Piyush. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Sir, my other device, the camera was not working, so I rejoined to this one.
Fine. Okay, so in term 2, actually, we are going to start with a new chapter as per your concern. So I'm going to take a chapter called quadrilaterals, and we'll go ahead with that. All right, just a minute. So, yes, guys, how many have you done with a chapter called quadrilaterals from your school side?
Sir, me, I have done.
Raise your hand.
Sir, just started. Sir, just started for me, sir.
Sir, I haven't even started my term 1 exams.
Okay.
Sir, I have completed this chapter in school.
Sir, for us, did not completed this term 1 properly, sir. Just did not complete term 1 exam. It's cash from October, sir. So after just holidays, we will get this chapter.
Good. So basically, look at this here. So many of you did not start with the quadrilaterals. Very less of very less members started with the quadrilaterals, and very few members have done with the quadrilateral from their school side. And a few of you are having quadrilaterals in your term 1 syllabus, and a few of you are having term 2 syllabus. Those who are respective state boards, those who are studying in respective state board syllabus, they might be having in your term 1 syllabus, if I'm not wrong. Yes or no? Yes, those who are CBSE, for them
Yes, sir.
perfectly, it would be in a term 2. So we'll go ahead with that. So basically, what do you mean by quadrilateral? How do you define that quadrilateral? So what are the various types of quadrilaterals we could see in mathematics?
Trapezium, parallelogram,
Parallelograms.
rhombus, rectangle, square, kite,
The
and
convex and concave quadrilaterals.
Very good.
isosceles.
Kazi, can
trapezium.
you please define what do you mean by quadrilateral? How do you define a quadrilateral?
Any angle, any
Like four
shape.
angles
One
should be
member,
360 degrees.
I'm asking Kazi Tayaba. So Kazi Tayaba should answer, not others. Please keep this in mind. Please mind it.
Like
All right. Yes. So that I won't be able to understand if if everyone is talking. All right. Yes.
the sum of the quadrilateral should be 360 degrees.
Sum
And
of the-
all angle, sorry, some of the angles should be 360 degrees.
We have learned about line segments, isn't it? Anyone of you please define a? We have learned about line segments, isn't it? Yes or no?
So a
Yeah,
specific point where the line is drawn.
Okay.
2 points.
Okay. Yes.
So
I'm not
two
talking-
endpoints of a line segment.
Yes,
A line that has 2 endpoints, a starting and an ending point.
good. I'm not
Sir, it has
asking-
definite length.
Yes. Yes, I'm not asking. Yes, very good. I'm not asking you to define line segment. I'm asking you to define quadrilateral. So quadrilateral can be formed by using yes.
Can I?
Sir, quadri in the sense four, sir. Laterals in the sense sides, sir. So four sides, sir. So it is called quadrilateral, sir. Is it
So,
correct?
or we can also say by adjoining 4 endpoints
Very good.
of line segments.
Very good. Line segment. That is a great property.
Sir, we can simply say that a quadrilateral is any polygon with 4 sides.
4 sides.
Sir,
Polygon
any
is nothing but
polygon
what?
formed by
Poly-
4
yes.
lines. segments.
Polygon is nothing but what? Polygon will be forming by
Closed figure.
line segments only. All right.
It's a simple closed curve.
Close. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Sir,
Don't worry.
quadrilateral should only be in closed figure, right?
Sir,
Yes.
simple.
Polygon is also closed figures.
Look at this here. So we here
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
convex polygon and concave polygon. What do you mean by convex polygon? What do you mean by concave polygon? Tell me. I think someone has posted something here. So
Sir, you can continue your work, sir.
yes.
It's only me.
Yes, tell me. Okay, not an issue. No one has. Chalo, quadrilateral, let me write. First, let us start with the definition. Look at a plane. If you take any plane, let me take this is my plane now. That will be in a plane. We'll be drawing a line segment in a plane. By joining those line segment, whatever the figure you get framed, that is going to be called as a quadrilateral. So that quadrilateral, how many line segment we must join here? 4. Quadri, as Harini said, quad means 4. All right, look at this. Let us say now I have 4 line segment. Let us say koi bhi le lo. Let us say AB. Let us say I have A and B. I have 2 endpoints. Let us AB. It's a line segment. Now let us say this is my 1 second. This is my another line segment called BC. All right. Let us say another segment called AD. All right. So another line segment called DC or CD. This is a quadrilateral now. Yes or no? Can we draw now? If I just join A and C together, these are going to call as diagonals, as you know that. Yes or no? You might have learned in class 8, CBSE students. In class 8 also you have learned, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Look at this. Yes. Look at how do I define it now? How do I define it now? A closed. Look at a closed figure. A closed figure or a bounded. Bounded means what? Closed. A bounded figure by 4-line segment. Can I write now? A plane. Look at this. A plane figure bounded. Bounded by what? Bounded by 4-line segments. What are they? What are they? AB.
Say your voice is very low for me.
4-line segment called AB, BC, CD, and DA. Is.
So I have a doubt, so can I?
Yes, yes. 1 second. It's a quadrilateral. All right. Yes. Now, basically, look at this here. You might have learned in your class 8 that sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is gives you what? 360 degrees. Sum of all angles of a triangle gives you what? 180 degrees. So coming to the quadrilateral, look at this here. If I check here, so here I can frame 2 triangles. What are they? So triangle ADC and triangle ABC. So I'm framing the 2 triangles. So I would say sum of these 2 triangles should be 180 plus 180 gives me 360. That is also correct. I would say that. And in one more way, in another way, I could call that as a sum of all angles of a quadrilateral gives me also 360 degrees. That is also right way of saying. All right. Yes. Tell me.
So is diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into a 2 triangles?
We will learn about that as well. Yes, it will. We will learn that. Don't worry. Next, we'll go
Yes,
with
sir.
that one.
Actually,
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Taruni, Harini, what is your name? Harini. Tell me, Harini.
yes, sir. Actually, my doubt is the polygon definition is a simple closed figure, no, sir. A simple closed figure.
Yes, exactly. Look at it now. Tell me.
Yes, sir. The difference between what the difference between simple closed figure and closed figure? Can you explain, sir? Can you give difference, sir?
Here,
Simple.
closed figure could be. This is also a closed figure. Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
And
Yes,
this
sir.
is also a closed figure. What is the difference between? What do you find?
Sir, it's a circle and it's a square, sir.
Yes, that is, of course, it's a circle and square. Everyone knows that. I'm trying to say, in what is the other difference? Yes, very good. There is a difference. What are the other difference you find?
Sir.
Sir, the first one is made up of curved lines.
First one is made up of what?
It's a curved line.
Curved line. Good.
Second one is sort of straight line and a bit curved, but that's yeah, we can
No, no,
consider
no.
that.
Actually, you understood like that. So what I'm trying to say here is, look at this. Or else let me try perfect. Now you just define this. Now you just
Sir,
define.
line segment, sir.
Exactly. That's what I would like to say to you here. Look at this here. Simple closed figure. Now look at this here. This is also a simple closed figure now. This is also a closed figure. Okay. So this is also a closed figure. This is also a closed figure. This is also a closed figure. These all are closed figures. Yes or no? So basically, look at here. Here, the difference is circle is made up of points. Joining all the points together is frame. Joining all the points together is what called as, it's a closed figure. But you know, in a polygon will be defined as in geometry. Simple polygon is a polygon that does not intersect itself, has no holes. I would say has no holes. Let us say that these all are polygons now. You know, has no holes. Now look at this. We don't have any gap here. All these are, look at this. We don't have gap. These are fully bounded, fully packed, fully like, you know, what do you call that? Bounded. All right. We don't have any gap. This is what called as simple polygon. Yes or no? And one more thing, wherever you are forming these polygons with a line segment, by the help of line segment, that polygon can be called as what? Tell me.
Can you repeat, sir?
What I'm trying to say is the polygon whichever forming with line segments. That kind of polygons is kind of called as what? What kind of polygon? You have learned in 8th standard, I'm sure.
Square, rectangle, and all.
No, what I'm trying to say is, look at this here.
Those are simple polygons. Sir.
This is a polygon. Now amoeba is also a polygon. Yes or no? Paramecium also a polygon. Yes or no? If these all are polygon, can you say this is a polygon? Yes. What type of polygon is this? I'm asking.
Polygon, we can say. Curved to closed polygon.
The complex polygons.
Linear polygon.
Complex and convex. Linear. Look at this here. What do you mean by complex polygon?
Sir, according to the internet, a polygon is a closed figure made up of line segments, not curves, in a two-dimensional plane.
Exactly.
Like it's made up of only 9 segments.
But sir, in the textbook, when you search into the NCERT textbook of grade 8, it's written that a polygon can be called a simple closed curve made up of line segments.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So you can find a different. Look at it, sir. You can find a different definitions in a different from the different resources. Look
Sir,
at
I
it.
guess simple meaning like only straight lines and complex meaning like curves also.
Actually, not talking about polygons, sir. I'm just asking the difference between simple closed figure and closed figures. So I understood that a simple closed figure has line segments and a closed figure has no line segments and it is made of points.
So you cannot say like that, no, sir.
Look at it. Simple shape, like a simple figure. Even the simple shapes can be often classified into what you call the basic geometric objects. That was a point, line, curve, plane, any plane you say. All right. So this is simple, this is what called this is a simple figure. This is a simple figure. Simple figure. I'm drawing some figure. All right. This is a simple figure. All right. Now, simple closed figure is like this. All right. This is a simple figure. This is also a simple figure. Now, simple closed figure is this one. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, look at this here. And basically, a simple polygon. If I talk about simple polygon will be having a single boundary, only one boundary. Yes or no? Yes or no? That is also we can say. Now look at this convex polygon, concave polygon. What do you mean by convex polygon? Convex polygon is nothing but the polygon whichever is forming with line segments. Concave polygon is nothing but what? Whichever is. Tell me whichever is.
So I don't know about this concave and convex.
Line segments are outside the polygon, sir.
Exactly. Not line segment outside. You can say simple figure like curves. As Piyush said that if you form with a curve something like that, this is a open figures. I have something like this, some open figures. So these are concaves. So if you have proper line segments, so we are not talking about all these open figures. We are talking about polygons. Now polygon is nothing but simple closed figure which is framed by a line segment. So if you know that, you can understand quadrilateral simply. Quadrilateral also is a simple closed figure, which means a bounded figure which can be formed by using 4 line segment. So it could be any line segment. Let us say I have taken here AB, BC, CD, and DA. All right. Yes or no? This is a simple quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral definition.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, one second, guys. Wait. Fine. Okay. No problem. Okay. Yes. Okay. Look at this view. What you are talking about?
Polygon.
Yes. So look at it. Convex polygon. Convex polygon. What is a closed figure? Convex polygon is what? Is a closed figure where like you say like all interior angles would be less than 180 degrees. That is also correct. That is a proper definition. I would say polygon like two-dimensional shape. Which convex polygon will be in a what two-dimensional shape. So these are many like you can say many points about that, but that is not our point now. We are going to learn quadrilaterals. So let us make a point about quadrilaterals. So these are regular polygons. What are the regular polygons? This square, rectangle, trapezium, kite. No, this rhombus. These are yes, regular polygons.
Sir, your voice is cracking.
My voice is cracking.
Yes, sir, your voice is breaking too much, so we can't understand anything.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
Yes, my mic is fluctuating.
Yes, sir. Now.
So I have to hold the mic in front of the mouth and just talk. Yes, not an issue. So look at this. So we wrote a quadrilateral definition now. I hope it is clear with everyone. Look at this and write you one more point. The sum of the angles is 360 degrees. First we just done with the definition of polygons, quadrilateral. We'll talk about various types of quadrilaterals now. As soon as we're done with that, we'll go for the theorems. Theorems will be very interesting. All right, theorems will be very important and very interesting as well. Now we'll talk about what are the various types of quadrilaterals here. Make it first. Can you please tell me the first one?
Trapezium,
kite, rhombus, rectangle, square.
Parallelogram. What do you look at this? Basically, it's a simple
If
definition.
both pair of sides are parallel to each other.
Yes. A quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel. It's called parallelogram. Because you can say that this is a parallelogram diagram. Yes or no? Or else let me draw a perfect shape.
Sir, you have not proved that how it's quadrilateral 360 degree.
Look at this. What is the proof? देखो proof आपको चाहिए. देखो proof क्या होता है? Sum of all sides in a triangle is what?
180 degree.
This 180 and this 180. कितना हुआ? 360.
Oh, okay, 360. Yes.
Not an issue. Look at this here. So quadrilateral, a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel. इसमें opposite sides क्या होता है? Parallel होता है. Look at A, B, C, and D. So this will be equal. These two will be. All right. This is how I can just define a parallelogram. Very simple definition. Now we'll talk about one more type of quadrilateral. One more type of quadrilateral, which is a rectangle.
Square.
Yes. Square. Yes, we'll go away. Anything. Any order is fine. We'll talk about rectangle. What do you mean by rectangle? I mean, what happens in rectangle actually?
Sir, all angles are 90 degrees and opposite sides are equal.
Sir, rectangle is a special parallelogram with
Yes.
All
All
angles
angles 90 degrees.
Yes. As a special, as a parallelogram, you say a parallelogram.
Sir, we will be learning all the properties in the theorem, sir.
Exactly, you will be learning. We have different types of properties. We'll learn all those. Don't worry. First, let us go with this. Basic types of quadrilaterals. Then we'll go for that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Whose angle is 90 degrees, and he is called rectangle. How the definite? I mean, like graph. I mean, diagram will be. This is how the diagram. Now this is how the diagram would be. So let us say this is my A, B, C, D. So each side will be what? 90 degrees. All right. So all sides are 90 degrees. I mean all angles. So a parallelogram, each of it's a parallelogram. It's a special type of parallelogram, each of whose angle is equal to 90 degrees. Very simple definition. Now we'll talk about square. If I talk about square, what do you mean by square? Having all sides equal. Very simple definition.
Right? A parallelogram with all sides equal and
a parallelogram, all sides are equal with the whole each of them.
Rectangle, I would say, is a special type of rectangle having
the right angle triangle.
All sides
equal.
All the angles are equal, sir.
Called a square. It's called so the 1 second.
Okay.
Now if I just go with this is how the diagram is. Yes or no? So A, B, C. Very simple. Next we'll talk about rhombus. What do you mean by rhombus? Anyone of you please define that?
Sir, a square with
a rhombus is a quadrilateral with all sides equal.
Yes.
So parallelogram
It is a special type of parallelogram. Yes, parallelogram.
So in a parallelogram, adjacent
Parallelogram.
sides equal, it is called a rhombus.
All sides.
So I think adjacent sides are equal, no, sir.
Or equal. Yes, that is also correct.
So we can also say it as a square, right? With
yes.
all sides equal.
Look at it
Yes,
here.
sir, I
Why,
think
why,
adjacent.
why? Because look at it here. Now, if you slightly tilt, if you slightly tilt in the anti-clockwise direction, it becomes. If you slightly tilt in anti or clockwise direction, it would become square. All right. So it is a special type of parallelogram. It could be like if you tilt that, it becomes square as well. All right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now let's write this as A, B, C. Next, trapezium. What do you mean by trapezium?
So I think one pair of
a quadrilateral. Two opposite sides are parallel and opposites are parallel and two opposite sides are non-parallel is called as the condition. Let me tell you. Two opposite sides will be parallel and two will be non-parallel. Quadri. two opposite sides are parallel and two opposite sides non-parallel. It's called trapezium. Look at this here. Basically, you have to write one more point here. You have to write one more point. Just look at this. If two non-parallel sides, two non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then it is called, just a minute,
Isosceles trapezium.
just a minute.
So you're not audible.
Yes, 1 minute. Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. If two parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then it is going to be called as what? Then it is going to be called as an isosceles.
Isosceles trapezium.
Isosceles trapezium.
Isosceles trapezium. So basically, look at this here. Basically, the diagram would be like this. So look at this now. Perfect picture. Look at these two will be parallel and these two will be non-parallel. Yes or no? Yes or no? So what you would say, two non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then it would be called as what? Isosceles trapezium. Yes or no? So now this is isosceles trapezium. and a quadrilateral in which two opposites, look at this one would be non-parallel, and these two lines, this one and this one would be parallel. Two opposite sides are non-parallel and two opposite sides are parallel. So that kind of particular quadrilateral is going to be called as what? A trapezium. All right. Trapezium is nothing but what? Two opposite sides will be parallel and two opposites sides will be non-parallel. That particular quadrilateral is going to be called as a trapezium. All right. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll talk about now kite. Kite. A quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent should be equal. All right, let me show the diagram to you all. So somewhat like rhombus only, but so now these two will be equal, these two will be equal, adjacent. So a quadrilateral in which two pairs of
Your voice is a bit low.
a quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent sides are equal is known as the kite. Is known as what? The kite. So basically, guys, now we have we have done with the type of quadrilaters. These are the regular polygons which we learn in quadrilaters basically. And basically, guys, we have theorems here. What are the theorems we have to learn? One second. Properties. Look at this. These are all the things we have to learn. Just let me listen. So these are the things we have to learn here. So what are they? So prove adjacent divide, the diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Yes. Basically, we first will learn, so this is the one theorem with the property. And next what? A parallelogram opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonal bisect each other. All right.
So this all you will start now or next class?
Now only I start. Why should I go for next?
Okay. Okay, sir. Start.
Any problem if I start now?
No, sir. No problem, sir. Just came asking, sir.
Okay. So you give us side names here, A, B, C, D. A. Okay. Basically, we will talk about one by one properties of parallelogram. If I talk about parallelogram, look at this here. You say properties. So basically, look at this here. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Okay. And next property, opposite angles or equal. Next. You said diagonal.
Diagonal bisect each other in a parallelogram.
Diagonals of a parallelogram. Parallelogram bisect each other. And conversely, so if the diagonals of a quadrilateral, right, if the you are very important, everyone should write this. The diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other. Then it is a what? It is a parallelogram. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is going to be called as what? A parallelogram. It is going to be a parallelogram. And I would say that one more thing. Diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Congruent triangles. Guys, what is the meaning of this triangles? Write it fully. All right. Write it fully, or else you write. Yes or no? Yes. Next, these are the parallelogram properties of you write properties of parallelogram. Okay. Guys, look at this. We have to prove this. He is asking us to learn proof as well. Look at this. In your syllabus, he's asking you to prove, right? Proof. Prove the diagonal divide the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. So we'll be learning that proof of this.
So sorry, sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
1 second. Oh my goodness. Look at this now.
So we can easily prove that, sir.
Yes, easily you can prove. There is nothing like rocket science. Simple, chala simple. Arey, Idendra Babu. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Using SSS congruency, we can easily prove.
Wow, Bhargav. Hey, boss. Very good, boss.
Sir, madam, boss.
You are a boss. You are a boss. Boss Bhargav. Yes, look at this. So now, jokes apart, A, B, C, D. All right. So now, or else you take two triangles, right? Only two triangles. You have to need not to take this one. So two triangles only we have to prove. How can I prove this? So let us say that, look at this here now. From the triangle ABC, and from the triangle called A or ADC or CDA, anything is fine.
CDA.
Okay. So here AB is equal to CD.
Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal.
Here
AD is equal to BC for the same reason.
here
AC is equal to AC common.
we know that here AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD, which means opposite sides of a parallelogram. Since you write since opposite sides of a parallelogram. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now here BC is equal to AD.
BC is equal to AD.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
same. How simple it is.
So then AC is equal to AC common.
Yes, AC is a common chord, common side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Just 1 second, 1 minute, children.
What? Nothing.
Look at this now. So AC is a common side now. Now what? Two sides are equal here. All sides are equal. Can I say now? Now.
SS is congruency.
Arey, why? Look at this. In this triangle, this triangle, everyone is equal by using triple S.
Yes, sir.
Now you write by using triple S rule. You can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Yes or no? Now these two are
Yes, sir.
equal now. You're right. And
So guys, do we need to write anything or should we leave, sir?
That's it.
Sir,
What you
sir,
will
again,
write?
one more step we should write, sir. By CPCT AC is sorry. By CPCT AB is equal to the that we should
Cannot
write, sir.
Arey,
So we
Thambi, CPCT
Why
and
is it
ఏంది?
required?
Why do we need? Already we are writing S, triple S, right? Triple S is the part of CPCT, right? Shreyanji.
Actually, in my school they teach again
Oh,
they wrote last step
no
as by
problem,
CPCT.
no problem. Even you write like this. Simple. Don't make so complicated. Very simple.
Okay.
Very simple.
Okay.
Yes or no? Clear? Khatam. Chalo. Yes, Harini, you are saying something? Yes, everyone, are you able to understand, children? I need a response from each and
Yes,
everyone.
sir, the same doubt.
Nitya,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Understood.
Nitya, Taruni, Sujay, Pranav, Parth Ahuja.
Yes, sir, understanding.
Good.
Understood,
Good.
sir.
What about you, Devasri, Modita, and what about Taruni?
Sir, understood.
I need Taruni to
Understood,
talk in the
sir.
class.
Understood, sir.
Good. Very, very good. Jivika.
Understood, sir.
Very good. So we proved this, guys. So next theorem will continue in the next class. So now we'll go for the doubts. Yes,
Sir, your
now,
voice is breaking.
yes. Now we'll do one thing. Now I just promised you that I'll clarify your doubts now. I'll clarify the doubts of Jivika. Jivika, tell me, where is your doubt? Yes, Jivika, about 1 hour ago. Yes, you posted here. So, okay. So, very good.
Sir, can I leave the meeting?
Don't you want to listen this, or you have any other class?
No, sir. I have some work.
Just 5 minutes. You listen this class and go. No problem. It's very helpful to you, right?
Okay, sir.
Now, guys, look at this here. Everyone, you will solve now. You only should solve this question. Look at this here. What he has given, triangle ADC. Jivika, listen to me carefully. Taruni, listen to me carefully. Everyone, triangle ADC is similar to triangle CBA. So triangle ADC similar to this triangle. All right. So now it is a parallelogram kind of, just no violent. Yes or no? Here x plus 5 is equal to what? How can we solve this, guys? Very good question. You have to tell me that. Huh?
Sir,
3y minus 1 is equal to 10, sir, as AD is equal to AB.
Sorry.
sir, AD is equal to CB, sir, not AB, right? Like in the given
given
already.
AD is equal to these two. These two.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. 3y minus 1 is equal to 11 and 2x plus 6 is equal to 10.
Equal to 10, sir.
Yes,
We have
that's
to
it.
equal.
Yes, very good, very good. Why? Because here 2x plus y, 2x plus 6 is equal to 10 beta, and 3y minus 1 is equal to 11. तो इधर से मुझे क्या मिलेगा? 2x is equal to what? 10 minus 6 4. तो x कितना बचा?
Sir, 2.
X value 2.
Sir, answer. Yes, sir. Y is 4, sir.
22. Sorry, 3y minus 1 here. My bad.
Yes, sir. So it's going to be 4. Y is equal to 4.
So 12y is going to be 4.
Sir,
So,
option is A.
So-
So 2 plus 4 is 6, sir.
Yes, sir.
Option A is the right answer.
yes,
Yes,
Jivika, you understood, Jivika, how simple it is? Just no violent. Parallelogram.
Yeah, sir.
Yes.
Got
Why?
it.
Because got it right. Opposite sides will be equal in a parallelogram. You only told that these two are congruent. All right. This is a common side. AC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very good. All right, beta.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, bye. And you can leave the session. Not everyone. Those who have work. Piyush, extremely sorry, beta. We can't have quiz now. Just we have 2 minutes of time. It's sharp 6:15. I have your class for your series 10th standard. So I too have leave now. 6:15. I have to join for class 10th. So let's make a move now, and please revise these notes. And tomorrow I'll be asking a question based upon this. So individually you need to present when I'm asking the questions to you all. All right. Yes,
Yes, sir.
everyone. Tomorrow I'm going to ask each and everyone. So you have to learn whatever we have just gone through
Okay,
today.
sir.
All right. If you
Yes.
learn somewhat advanced concepts,
Okay.
also fine. Clear? Tomorrow
Okay.
definitely we'll have a quiz. You just remind me at next class, probably 6:15 till, right? You remind me at 6:10 or 6:07. I will have a quiz. All right. Next
Okay,
class.
sir.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Good
sir.
night.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.